everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 16 in season number 2 of the Napa Truck Series. We are here at the Phoenix International Speedway for the first time in the Napa Truck Series history for the Circle K 158 24-lap race around this 1-mile T-shaped oval in Phoenix, Arizona. And the points leader is starting on the pole for today's race. That is Tristan Walker in the number 23. He is coming into this race 7 points ahead of Kevin Gandara, 9 points ahead of Henry Lace, 10 points ahead of Nathan Stapleton, 15 points ahead of Riley White, and 21 points ahead of Season 1 champion Cameron Gaju. Those are guys who are up there in points, and it is still anybody's game if you're in the top 10 in points. If you want to see the rest of the point standings heading into this race, just watch the end of the Coca-Cola 200, which was the last race here in the Napa Truck Series. Let's get to the starting lineup. For the next to last race of the season, here in the Napa Truck Series Season number 2, it's Tristan Walker on the pole, as I said earlier. Alongside him, it's Hergel Arvin Alonso. Then we got Ben Clark, Donovan Duthit, who won the last race here in the Napa Truck Series. Nick Pericles, Cameron Garlington, Nicholas Samadeo, Abe Troxel, Tristan Allen, Johnny Bryant, Max Newirth, Nicholas Gratton, Garrett Sinor, Colby Jackson, Caleb Hoffman, Henry Lace, Davey Johnson, Austin Spencer, Tyler Selsman, Nathan Stapleton, Blaine Keys, Kevin Gandara, Dean Wickard, Clint Buchanan, Anthony Lopez, Stuart Gratton, Trey Bartow, Christian Master, Cameron Gaju, Matt Dalio, Alex Bonsinor, Riley White, Jacob Reed, Jesse Turner, and Elijah Gordon. Yeah. Okay. So close to being perfect. Anyways, 24 laps at the Phoenix International Raceway. This is always one of the best racetracks to have races at. Get very entertaining races here. And hopefully everybody's okay. And it looks like everybody is. Turn the volume up here so you can hear these wonderful engine sounds. And as I said, it's the next to last race of the season. The first time we have raced here in the Napa Truck Series at Phoenix. And it should be a good one. The pace truck is pulled off. Tristan Walker, Hergel Arvin Alonso are going to lead us to the green flag here in the Circle K 150. And already we're going to go 3 wide. You got to be careful here. And they're going to be able to save it without crashing. Good job by those guys there. See Cameron Garlington to the inside of Duthit and Ben Clark in the number 1 truck. Alonso with a great push to the inside. Here comes Garlington 3 wide for the lead. But it will be Tristan Walker. The last time the Chick-fil-A Cup Series raced here, Tristan Walker was in victory lane. They actually put him in the final 4 for Season 3 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. Walker knows how to get it done here at the Phoenix International Raceway. That's how he started on the pole, but he's going to lose a lead here to the 94 of Alonso. Comes Garlington to this inside. You got to do thin, and we have a caution on the racetrack, and Henry Lace might have been involved in this one, and Lace is third in the points heading into this race. Alonso's the leader. Hopefully everybody sorts it all out here. The 3 wide and whatnot, and make sure everybody else is okay. It looks like Gandara has a bit of damage. Yeah, the 92 does have a bit of damage. Please let that not be a crash now. Okay, I think that smoke you see is from what happened. And I do know that Henry Lace did not start at the end of the field for this one. Yep, he was involved. Him and Garrett Sinor just got together, went up the racetrack, and whammo. Not enough spacing, and Gandara happened to be there as well. Fortunately, that was it. Nobody else was involved. It wasn't a major crash at all. Just minor damage on this truck. The guy who actually got the worst amount of damage was second in points, Kevin Gandara. This is really playing into Tristan Walker's favor here, because that's second and third in points crashing, and Tristan Walker right now running in second. So it's looking really good for him. We'll replay this crash one more time. Let's go on board with somebody. We don't really do enough onboard shots here anymore. We used to do a lot more of them. But we'll go on board with Henry Lace in the number 35 and see how it felt for him. And that 31 of Garrett Sinor was there, and around he went. But it is a good thing that nobody else was involved and that the damage on the cars was minor. And this was the race back to the line. It was won by the 94 of Hairgel Arvin Alonso. So we will get back to the restart here in the Circle K 150 right now. And I just realized I hit the stop button instead of the pause button, so I'm going to have to put all that in the Movie Maker, but whatever. You guys didn't notice it. Anyways, Hairgel Arvin Alonso is the leader in the number 94, followed by Tristan Walker, Cameron Garlington, Ben Clark, Donovan Duthitt, Johnny Bryant, Nick Pericles, Nicholas Gratton, Nicholas Samadillo, and Colby Jackson. That's the top 10. As we restart on lap 7 of 24 in the Circle K 150. Back underway here in the desert. And this is a very great opportunity for Tristan Walker. Getting that pole position, he can get a top 5 finish, extend his points lead heading into the final race at Homestead, which will be on Friday here on Napa Fan. If he can get a really good finish, he's going to be the favorite heading into Homestead if he can get a good qualifying run. But I've said this in past races, the champion last season, Cameron Gaju, was 4th in the points heading into the final race, and he ended up winning the championship. So it's anybody's game heading into Homestead. As long as you have a shot, you really do have a shot. Alonso able to hold off the 23 for now, but that 23 is doing all he can to get around this 94. You got Garlington here in the 1. Haven't seen him much this season in the Napa Truck Series. He's running in 3rd right now. There goes Tristan Walker to the inside of Alonso. But Alonso's going to get the run on the outside and lead lap number 8. They don't really run right on the line like they do in real NASCAR. My goodness, that was close. Alonso almost spun the 23 into the wall, and that would have been a disaster for Tristan Walker. But fortunately for him, that did not happen. Here comes Garlington with help from Ben Clark to the inside. And Cameron Garlington might lead this lap, and he will. Garlington, the new leader here at Phoenix. They're going to be 3 wide, and Tristan Walker is on the outside. You got to be careful. They're doing a good job. But 3 wide at Phoenix, especially coming out of turn number 2, is extremely dangerous. Walker's still on the outside. That's Ben Clark going for the lead now. Just like that, Ben Clark side by side with Garlington for the lead, but Garlington's going to get a run on the outside, and nope, we are not under caution. That's good. Walker is still on the outside. Ben Clark with a great run, trying to get a run on the 1. He might be able to get it through turns 3 and 4 here. We got Alonso still up here. We got Johnny Bryant rounding out the top 5, and they're 3 wide behind him. Very intense racing here at the Phoenix International Raceway. It's not Speedway, it's Raceway. I said Speedway earlier. Apologize for that. Alonso can't get it done on this inside. Ben Clark, however, is the new leader, and he got the lead from passing Garlington on the inside lane. Next time by, halfway through the Circle K 150 here at Phoenix. There goes Garlington, back to the point underneath of Ben Clark. But will Clark get a run on the outside? Yes, he will. And Clark leads at the halfway point of the Circle K 150. I like it that the name of this race is really simple. Circle K 150. Nice, short, sweet, and to the point. Tristan Walker hanging in here. Still in the top 5 on the outside in that number 23. Just needs a good finish, and he'll be the favorite to win this championship here in Season 2 of the Napa Truck Series, heading into the final race at Homestead. I said that earlier, I know. But most of you probably skipped through it. So, you probably skipped to this point, and then you heard that, and you didn't know I said it before. So maybe next time you should watch the whole thing. Nah, I'm just kidding. I mean, if you want to watch the whole thing, go right ahead. I love it when you watch the whole thing, but I'm not expecting you to do that. Anyways, Cameron Garlington, aiming for his 6th career win on Napa Fan, is right now the leader. He took it from Ben Clark there in the number 1. He's doing a great job. They're 3 wide for 3rd. That's Tristan Walker on the high lane there. You see Johnny Bryant on the inside and Alonso in the middle. A very hairy situation for the number 23 of Tristan Walker, and they are almost bumping off each other. If I'm Walker, I just want to hang back and get out of the way. Just get a nice top 10 finish, and that's good. But then again, if you get the win, that's the best you can do. You're going to get 38 points if you do that. Tell you, these guys got to really be careful. They're bumping off each other coming out of the corner, and that is just not a safe situation at all. Alonso and Walker almost got into each other. Well, they did get into each other, but fortunately they didn't crash. Here comes Johnny Bryant out of nowhere in the 51. As far as I know, I don't think he's won yet this season in the Napa Truck Series or the Turkey Hill Series. But he's got a great shot at winning here today. It's still Garlington out front on the one, the Season 3 Chick-fil-A Cup Series champion. Looking to get his first win of the season in the Napa Truck Series. There hasn't really been much, I guess you can say, different cars moving their way up through the field. But we've seen a lot of passing, and that's great. Now, Nicholas Amadeo is a guy that's still sort of kind of in this, but he's going to have to pass Walker. I mean, if Walker finishes where he is, he's got a very good shot at winning this championship. And he's back on this inside now, looking to take the lead. Ben Clark almost thought of 3Y, but thought better of it. Johnny Bryant stuck on the high lane. He's going to lose the lead to the 23 of Tristan Walker. Walker back out front here at Phoenix. Johnny Bryant, Cameron Garlington, Alonso 3 wide. Here comes Alonso with help from Ben Clark, and Cameron Garlington's going to get a run through the middle. Now Walker's going to get stuck back on the outside. All Walker needs is not to crash. He's going to get the run on the outside and actually lead that lap. What a push of power there from the 23 of Tristan Walker. It's a very bad place to be for the 23. Here comes Alonso in the 94, taking the lead from Cameron Garlington and Tristan Walker. It's been about these same four guys up front basically the whole race. The 94, the 1, the 23, and the 84. But other than that, it really hasn't been anyone else. We are starting to see guys like Sam Medea move into the picture, but it's been the same group of guys in the top 10 basically the whole race. Oh no! That was close. That was very close. Johnny Bryant and Nicholas Amadeo there. They are really coming close to crashing this 23. He is stuck on this outside 3 wide. There goes Garlington to the inside of Alonso. And there they go! Ben Clark around! And we have a crash on the front straightaway. Is the caution out? The caution might not be out. Yes, it is. This is the race back to the line. Garlington to the inside of Alonso. This is for the win. We're going to have a side-by-side finish. And it's going to go to the 94 of Hair Gel Arvin Alonso. He's going to win here at Phoenix. And a very intense finish. Tristan Walker in the number 23 will finish in 4th place. That is exactly what he wanted. And he was on the outside of that crash when it happened. The bubble was to burst very soon, and it burst. But it wasn't that big, which is good. You see Johnny Bryant just gets into the 84, and there's Pericles in the 63. Pericles got the worst hit. And quite interestingly, you see the 17 of Grattan kind of get into the wall, but other than that, there really wasn't much that happened. They all slowed down before that thing could have gotten worse. Pericles, I think he got the worst of this crash in the 63. That's a tough break for him after having a good 10th place finish on his hands. But a very, very intense race here at the Phoenix International Raceway. And Ben Clark off the front bumper of Johnny Bryant to bring out the second and final caution of the race. Now Walker continued to go. Actually, these three guys crossed the line and they were racing back to the line. I think the rest of them were kind of done. But Garlington trying to get it done on that inside, but he couldn't do it. And Alonso, Heritage Arvin Alonso, and the number 94 will get the win in the Circle K 150 after a very intense race. And Alonso did a great job in this race, keeping that 94 in the top 5 basically the whole time. And he was in the right place at the right time to get the win here at Phoenix. And it is looking very good for Tristan Walker now. Now, Stapleton... Yeah, I think even Stapleton's deep in the field. Stapleton got 17th. Now, Stapleton, he's going to lose 17th and 4th. That would be a 13-point difference. He's going to be 23 points behind. Stapleton might possibly be in second place at the end of this one because I think Henry Lace... Yeah, Henry Lace got a 32nd place finish. Gandara... Now, I completely forgot about Gandara now. Where is he? He might be out. There are 33 trucks on the grid, and I do not see the 92 anywhere. Yeah, okay, well, Gandara obviously isn't anywhere. Now, these two guys, Gaju and White, they were sort of up there. I think they were 5th and 6th in points, but they got pretty poor finishes. You know, of all the guys in the top 10, well, I guess all the guys in the top 5, the guy who got the best finish was definitely Tristan Walker, who was the points leader. But the next guy is Stapleton, and I think Stapleton might be the only guy who has a shot at this championship now because Walker just jumped everybody so well with this 4th place finish that you know, he's going to extend his points lead tremendously, especially considering how Gandara and Lace did not have good days at all. Now, Stapleton, we really didn't talk about him at all the whole race, but he's got a good shot at this championship, even though he's 23 points behind. As far as I know, Gaju might have been like 17 or so points behind, and he had to pass 3 trucks, to get that points lead. Anyways, let's get to the finish. Yes, right there. We're going to have the picture at the end. Now, Alonso wins it here at Phoenix. The Circle K150 will go to the 94 truck. You see Stapleton there. He's going to finish 17th. But anyways, there's Tristan Walker, the points leader, and the guy who was favored to win this Napa Truck Series Championship. It came when he won at Talladega. He got the points lead at the end of that race, did fantastic at Armory Digital, and did fantastic here at Phoenix. We're going to have to see how it all plays out. You guys will see the points standings right after this. So Alonso, Darlington, Sam Medea, Walker, and Nicholas Gratton, the top 5. Take a look at the rest of the results right here. Only 2 guys that did not finish the race were Nick Pericles and Kevin Gandara. And I do not believe that Gandara or Lace will have a chance at the championship. As far as I know, Nathan Stapleton will be the only guy who will have a chance at beating Tristan Walker in this Napa Truck Series Championship. But anything is possible at Homestead, and since the championship contenders do not get to start up front like they do in the Chick-fil-A Cup Series at Homestead, it's anybody's game. We might end up with Tristan Walker crashing and finishing in last place and Nathan Stapleton winning the race. If that happens, Stapleton's the champion. So on Friday, you're going to see a great finale here in the Napa Truck Series, and on Wednesday, you're going to see the Phoenix race in the Turkey Hill Series, the next to last race there, and see how the whole championship picture will file out over there. So it's going to be very interesting, and I'm losing my breath. Talking too much. Anyways, congratulations to Hair Jill Arvin Alonso for winning here at the Phoenix International Raceway, and that is it for me. So thank you guys very much for watching. Here are the points for the Napa Truck Series, and I will see you guys later.
Bethlehem in Israel, this blessed babe was born, and laid within the manger upon this blessed morn, which is